What's up? Shark Fin Outdoors. Here at the range, checking out my Pap's old 30-30. It's gonna be the tool for the job for deer this season. Making sure it's zeroed in, no irons. And let's go. It's gonna be a good season. All right, I mean, I'm shooting within a 3-inch diameter from over 50 yards away. I'd say we're dialed in, ready for a deer. Let's get it. Made it up in the stand. A little bit of a struggle. Still trying to get used to how I can take all my gear up. Yeah, I don't know, there's a lot to figure out. I had to adjust the top section of the climber here to make it tighter because I was drooping too much. And I'm realizing that it's pretty tough to adjust the bottom part while you're up in a tree. So now my bottom's crooked. The rain's probably gonna pick up within an hour or so, and I want to get out of here. But yeah, that one doe encounter was pretty cool. Just wasn't ready to take one yet, so gave it a pass. But once I get my butchering equipment and I'm like 100% dialed and ready to get one, I'm gonna drop it, gonna make it happen. So, let's go. Absolute stud. The days are getting shorter and shorter, and with work it's tough to find the time. But if I flex my hours, I can get about an hour in the stand each day this week. So that's what I'm going to try to do, and hope I get lucky in the little amount of time I have. Keep you posted. Holy. I'm trying to process and come to terms with what just happened. I got up in the stand about 1 hour shooting light, and within 15 minutes I had that doe right in front of me. Well, legally speaking, I am fully free to harvest that doe if I so feel like it. But I held out in my mind. I just wasn't quite ready to take her. And I'm also thinking having this doe right in front of me might draw in big old buck. And I let shooting light expire. And out of my peripheral, I pick up monster dark silhouette moving through the woods and a massive set of hardware on top. And he does a loop around, disappears for 3 minutes. I don't know if it's the 11-11 11-point buck or if it's one of those smaller bucks. He comes back after 3 minutes or so and presents me the most perfect opportunity. But of course I pass. It's after shooting light. It feels immoral. I'm here for a fair hunt because I have so much respect for these animals, and I'm just hoping another opportunity presents itself. Otherwise, I'm just going to be kicking myself for not just breaking the law, but I wouldn't do it, so man, just a flood of emotions trying to comprehend what just happened. That was him. Man, that was him. Yesterday was the most exciting hunting experience, I think, of my life. And I didn't pull the trigger. It was past shooting light. Today we've got a little more time. We've got everything set up to butcher this buck. I'm hoping he comes back through. Fingers crossed. I don't think I could have gotten a better opportunity than yesterday, but that's yet to be disproven. So until the season's over, I'm on. Just got home 15 minutes ago. Now we're up in the stand. I'm feeling good. Not a cloud in the sky today. Beautiful weather. If I was a deer, I'd be on it. So fingers crossed we get some action. Let's go. Back up in the stand. It's been a rainy, foggy morning. But the rain's supposed to let up within the next hour or so. And I'm hoping that deer activity picks up. Keep you updated. To set the scene, a couple more weeks have now gone by. With absolutely no deer action, I've started to leave the GoPro behind, giving up hope finding that big buck again. It's Monday evening, and I've only got a week left of the season before I depart for a 2-week-long Hawaii trip that'll burn up the rest of my hunting season. I make up my mind at this point that if any deer shows itself, regardless of sex, it's going in the freezer. And that is exactly what happens. Oh my goodness. It didn't go 20 yards. It didn't go 20 yards. Man. How about that? That's a pretty good one. Wow. Oh my goodness. Whew. Got myself my first whitetail. Holy cow.
Buck without horns.
Looks like I put a perfect shot on it. Shot it right back over there, and it didn't go more than 20 yards right down. First whitetail ever. Let's go. Well, we're gonna have some venison in the freezer this year, so that's great news. Well, it's a done deal. First whitetail. I'd switched my stand location. With the snow, I could see a lot of foot traffic going through this thermal cover area. With the rut dying down, they really weren't coming out in the field, and so I decided I had to switch tactics, get into the woods more, and it seemed to work because 20 minutes before sunlight, I see 3 does come into the area downwind of me, and I think they caught my scent because they kind of spooked, jumped around, and then they hung out around me for another 5 minutes or so and then started feeding. And I told myself, this late in the season, obviously I want to get a buck, but I'm gonna take anything I can get. And this doe did it dirty, came in probably 30 yards, gave me a clear line of sight, 30-30 lever action, right behind the shoulder, got it done. Lots of thick pines, laurel, all good stuff that the deer love to bed in. Backed out without tracing any blood. I was confident in my shot. Gave it a solid hour or so to calm down. Got all the field dressing supplies I needed. Went back in the dark. Found it right away. Dressed it up. Now we're here. Let's get to cleaning. Well, if this were pork, it'd make some killer bacon. That's gonna be a done deal for the night. All the meat is off. I am done with all the deer processing, getting it off the carcass at least. I got a crap ton of meat. Love to see it. Freezer's gonna be full. We got a lot of trimming to do tomorrow. Let's go. Good night. Well, time to take a break from butchering and have myself a little steak and cheese.